Now, children will discuss about direct and indirect evidences of spherical shape of the earth. Now, today we have a direct evidence such as the photographs of the earth taken from space. So, the photographs which have taken from the space has shown the shape of the earth is spherical, right? So the earlier scholars had no such aids, no such instruments or such satellites images. Therefore, the ideas about the spherical shape of the earth were based on indirect evidences. So here we are going to read about the indirect evidences for the spherical shape of the earth. Now, okay, now just see this diagram, children. See in the left hand side, sun is not visible yet. So this is sun rays falling on the earth, right? The rising sun is seen first at the places in the east and then at the places in the west. And now see in the figure, this figure right hand side, if the earth was flat, the rising sun would be seen at all the places at the same time. So if the earth was flat, the sun, the rising of sun or the sunset would be seen at the same place at the seen at all the places at the same time, right? Okay, now next evidence is circumnavigation of the earth by Ferdinand Magellan. So Ferdinand Magellan was a navigator who took a round of the earth from 1519 to 1522 and proved that the shape of the earth is spheroid or spherical. Ferdinand Magellan, the Portuguese explorer, he began his exploration, and people also started traveling our spherical planet from 1519 to 1522. And in 15 from the this in 1519, from where he started that point, and in he came back to the same point in 1522 when he came to an end of his exploration, right? So that proved that the shape of the earth is spherical. Here point means same place, we can say place. So from where he started that place, that in 1519 he came back to the same place, same point, when his expeditions or exploration came to an end in 1522. So he came back to the same place. So that proved the shape of the earth is spherical. Now next is the shape of the earth is visible at the time of lunar eclipse and its shadow is cast on the surface of the moon. This shadow of the earth is always circular. This would not be possible if the earth were flat. Now I'll tell you through the diagram. Okay, lunar eclipse means when this is the phenomena in which the earth, sun and the moon comes almost in a straight alignment, a straight line or alignment, right? Okay, I'll show you in this figure. Just see the screen here. This is later phases of the partial lunar eclipse. So the shadow is casting there. So its shadow is cast on the surface of the moon. So that also proved the shape of the earth is spherical. Now, one very interesting evidence is given here. If one looks at a ship at sea from distance, the top of the ship is seen first of all, and as the ship comes closer to its lower part starts coming into view. So, I think you all are seeing this diagram here. See in first figure, the shape as the spherical shape of the earth. The shape is like this, coming from here at this point. So the person who's standing here will, what he'll observe the top part of the ship first, then the middle part when as it comes closer, the middle part of the ship, and the lower part, and finally the lower part, the whole body ship, right? So And in the second figure, visibility of a ship from a distance. So if the earth was flat, what would be happen? So here's the question: had the earth been flat, the whole of the ship would have become visible or obscured at the same time. So the answer is very simple, and I think all can answer to this question. If a person is standing at this end, is seeing the ship coming to him, and the surface is flat. If Earth would be flat, then what that person will observe? The person will observe the whole of the ship at the same time. Means the whole of the ship, that parts of the body would have become visible at the same time, right? Okay. Okay, children, this much for today. We'll continue in the next video with the same chapter, right? With the new topics and new experiment and evidences.